Hello, this is day 25 of the Psalm reading series, which I haven't been as consistent on. That's my bad. Um, I will get through this, but I've just been like so busy, and but even so, I still need to, because I challenged myself, going into the year that I would be consistent with this, even when life is busy, and so it's just kind of testing me right now. But yeah, life is busy, but still I need to make time to get into the word and then like deep dive into it, which like how David in all of his psalms reminds us that to go after God wholeheartedly and to pursue his steadfast love. All right, well, let's do this. Psalm 25. To you, O Lord, I lift up my soul. O my God, in you I trust. Let me not be put to shame. Let not my enemies exult over me. Indeed, none who wait for you shall be put to shame. Thou should be ashamed who are wantonly treacherous. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day long. Remember your mercy, O Lord, and your steadfast love, for they have not been from of old. Remember not the sins of my youth or my transgressions. According to your steadfast love, remember me, for the sake of your goodness, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord, therefore he instructs sinners in the way. He leads the humble in what is right, and teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are steadfast love and faithfulness, for those who keep his covenant and his testimonies. For your name's sake, O Lord, pardon my guilt, for it is great. Who is the man who fears the Lord? Him will he instruct in the way that he should choose. His soul shall abide in well-being, and his offspring shall inherit the land. The friendship of the Lord is for those who fear him and make himself known to his covenant. My eyes are ever towards the Lord, for he will pluck my feet out of the net. Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I am lonely and afflicted. The troubles of my heart are enlarged. Bring me out of my distresses. Consider my affliction and my trouble, and forgive all my sins. Consider how many are my foes, and with what violent hatred they hate me. O guard my soul and deliver me. Let me not be put to shame, for I take refuge in you. May integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait for you. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all his troubles. So I've kind of what the psalm I guess instilled to me is that in verse 3 it says, "Indeed, none who wait for you shall be put to shame." And so it kind of reminded me, especially in the season I'm in right now, just like wait on the Lord, oftentimes, like especially right now, I'm very like, okay, Lord, what's next? Like, I've done this, now what? And a lot of times it's like, you know God's kind of being like, slow down, child. you know you've done enough. Just like, essentially stop trying to force things. As I'm going into this year, and I'm like, oh shoot, um, I gotta move this. Yeah, because my computer fan is like directly under my phone when I record this, and so I'm sorry. Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, and I moved the mouse and it turned on. Okay. But anyway, with the season I'm in, college and everything, and I'm also leading like a Bible study group. A lot of me is just like trying to force connections and trying to like force people to show up, and I gotta remind myself, like, I remind myself of when I was in like their position, when this like random guy was like inviting me to a Bible study group, and I was like, shut up, I don't want anything to do with this. I just have to pursue them, but also not like, take it into my own hands, And so I think that's like what God's been reminding me in my life, is to wait on Him and just to be patient. And that's so hard, right? It's horrible. It's horrible, and it's so hard. It's not horrible, but it feels horrible. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, it goes on. It says it. David is asking God for wisdom, and for in verse 4 it says, "Make me to know your ways and teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of salvation. For you I wait all the day long." So yeah, David's reminding us that, like, for one, he waits all the day long, and so he finds comfort in waiting on the Lord. That, like it says in previous and future psalms, that the Lord is like a stronghold to him, um, a lamp unto his feet. Um, but he's also asking God to teach him to instill godly ways into him for him to be like God. Obviously, we can't be God. That's I don't believe that anyway. I know some other denominations believe that, but sorry, yeah, it's not what I'm saying at all. It's just that all the I've said this in other recordings, but like everything that is good comes from God, and so everything good in us comes from God. And so if we can tap into that more, and like tap into like those kind of virtues, I think it just leads to a better life. It leads to a lot more patience, and it makes it a lot easier to wait. Yeah. It kind of goes on at the end. O guard my soul and deliver me. Let me not be put to shame, for I take refuge in you. So kind of what I was saying earlier is like David very much delights in the fact that he takes refuge in God and his Creator, and so it feels like a lot of it like parallels to Psalm 27, which is my favorite psalm, which we're coming up on. He'll be like a stronghold, like place him on a high rock, away from his enemies, and so. David feels no shame in taking refuge in God, and so I think we should interact with that the same. So yeah, wait on the Lord, wait on His timing. His timing is perfect. All right.